Welcome back. Now on your left side menu, you're going to see this area that says Payments and Disputes. When you click inside of that area, you're going to come into a space where you can see all of the payments that come to your account. And you'll be able to see all of the details for that payment in addition to any fees that you've paid to Stripe or any third party. And you can go inside that detail by clicking on the payment itself. And once you do that, you'll be able to see the elements of the payment, the risk evaluation, as well as any fees inside of the payment detail. You'll also be able to note the payment method that the individual used in order to pay you. If for some reason you need to refund the payment, what you'll do is to come to this right side menu, you'll click these three dots, and then you'll click this link that says Refund Payment. The Stripe will notify you if for some reason you have a dispute with a customer. And when that happens, you're going to be able to come into the dispute area to answer the dispute and work with the individual so that you can complete the transaction. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, if you go into your left side menu and you click on the balance button, you're going to be taken to the menu with your balances, your payouts, and transactions. Now, the first screen that you're going to see will be the balance dashboard. What you're going to see in total are going to be the Stripe payments that are going to be sent to your bank, those that will be sent to your bank in the future, likely within the next 2 days. You'll see a breakdown of those payments. You'll see the payments that are already on their way to your bank, again in total. You'll also see the payments that are going to be sent to your bank in the future, and you'll see the day that they're expected to arrive. Also within the balance dashboard, you're going to see an area for payouts. And in this section, you'll see the amount of the payouts that are going to be in transit to your bank, as well as those that have already cleared your bank account and should be present when you're looking at this paid indicator. Third, you'll see a transactions dashboard. And this dashboard will have charges, which are going to be the payments that are made to you, payouts, which are going to be those payments made to your bank, as well as payments. And each of these elements are going to be clickable to more detail about the individual charges, payouts, and payments. Basically, you'll see them in order as they occur inside of your Stripe account. Finally, you're going to see in this column that you'll see all of the fees that are going to be paid both to Stripe as well as to any third-party providers. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another. Welcome back. Also on your left side menu, you have a customer dashboard. If you open up the customer dashboard, what you can do here is you can create a customer that you're going to be billing on a regular basis, or you're going to be sending an invoice to. So for example, if you know you're going to have a customer that will be purchasing something from you, either a product or service, what you can do here is you can click Create Your First Customer. You're going to put in their email address and you're going to give a brief description. Once you have that information in, you're then going to click Create Customer. This customer will then be part of your Stripe dashboard. You can click inside of this customer area and you're going to have additional detail. If the customer keeps a balance, you can adjust that balance here in this area. If the customer is going to be subscribed, you can add in their subscription here in this area. But in order to create that invoice, you come inside of your customer area and click this button in order to create the invoice. Where your customer has ordered a product or service, you can create that order here in this area. And if you're going to offer this individual customer a discount, you can do it here in this area by clicking Add Coupon. And you'll be able to track all of this customer's individual activity in real time here in this area for logs as well as events. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Under the customer area, you're going to see a products area available once your account is active. When you click inside of that area, you're going to come to an interface that looks like the one on your screen. And basically what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to add products to your Stripe account that you'll be able to access either by third-party tools or using the Stripe API and or interface. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click this button that says Add a New Product. You're then going to determine what kind of product you're going to be adding. Is this going to be a one-time purchase, or is this going to be a recurring product? In most cases, you'll be adding in a product. So we're going to write in a product name. Now once you've saved the product name and the price, the product name will then be the stock keeping unit, or SKU. You'll be able to use this product with Stripe Checkout whether you use a third-party program or you know how to use the coding to place a Stripe button on your website. You'll be able to track all of the activity with this individual product using both the log and the events area inside of the product. Now, if you want to sell this product in a different way, but you want to differentiate that product with a different SKU or stock keeping unit, you can do that. And you're going to click this Add SKU, and you're going to write in a different product name or a different way of tracking the sale. And once you have the additional information in, you'll then click Create SKU. What you'll have is you'll have a different way of tracking the sale of the same product, but using yet a different SKU and different checkout button. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, Stripe has a mobile dashboard, which depending on which kind of mobile device you use, you'll be able to find it in your individual store. Now, in this case, we're going to use the iOS system to locate Stripe inside of the Apple Store. If you use an Android, you'll need to use the same process to find Stripe in your Android store. We're going to type in Stripe in the search bar, and you should see the app inside of your store. What you're then going to do is you're going to click the download button. Once you do that, you'll then click Open. You'll then need to sign in with your Stripe account. Once you do that, you're then going to sign in. And you will then have access to your Stripe account using the mobile device. You're noticing that there's a message that says activate your account. Now, for the purposes of this video, we are not activating our account using a fictitious business. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, once you have a customer inside of your Stripe account, you can send an invoice to that customer so that you can be paid. So for example, we can go into the customer that we have in our customer dashboard. We're going to click inside of that customer. Then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. We're then going to click Create Invoice. We're then going to give the invoice a description, a quantity of what was sold, and then a unit price. We can add additional items if we want to add them to the invoice. All we need to do is to click Add Another Item. We're then going to write in that item here as well as the description. We can choose to display a customer discount here in this area by adding in a coupon. Now, it's quite possible that you do not have a coupon. If that's the case, you're going to have to create that coupon. We're going to click Create. We're going to write in the name of the coupon as well as the idea, as well as whether or not it's going to be a percentage or fixed amount. What we can do is we can also reduce the redemption time and put limits on the coupon. Once we have it, we can then click Create. We can then come back to our invoice and we can click Add a Coupon. We can click on our customer discount coupon, and then we have a total. We can customize the invoice by writing in a note. We can determine when the invoice is due. And what we can do is we can determine how we want to be paid. We can accept payment by credit card and or ACH or bank account. Once we do that, we can scroll down to the bottom. We can preview the invoice. And if we like the way the invoice looks, we can close it. We can then either save and close the invoice to send at a later time, or we can send the invoice right now. We'll be brought to the dialog, and then we can click Send Invoice. That invoice will appear in the individual's inbox, and they can click this button that says Pay this invoice. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, Stripe integrates with payment systems such as Warrior Plus and JVZoo so that you can use it to take payments for your product sales. And for example, in this case, we're going to look at Warrior Plus. We're going to go inside of our profile by going to My Account. Once we do that, we're going to click on this link that says Merchant Accounts. We're then going to click on New Account. We're then going to click on Stripe. Once you go through that process, you'll then have an active Stripe account inside of the affiliate platform. In this case, we're looking at Warrior Plus. Now, in the case of Warrior Plus, that means then that we can withdraw our funds from our Warrior Plus wallet into our Stripe account. What it also means is that when we are selling a product, all we'll need to do is to click this button and turn Stripe on in order to take Stripe as the payment for our product sales. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now you can access your Stripe account through your shopping cart. And you're now looking at a shopping cart called ThriveCart. And you may have a different shopping cart system, and so your process may be slightly different. We are going to go inside of our account, and then we're going to go inside of our profile so that we can connect Stripe to our shopping cart. We are now inside of our settings for ThriveCart, and we're going to find our integrations. Now that we've done that, we're going to click View for Payment Gateways. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click this button that says Integrate Now so that we can connect our Stripe account. When we get to this page, we're going to click Connect Your Stripe Account. Now, if you're already logged into your Stripe account, you'll note at the top that Stripe will tell you that you're logged into your account. And then all you'll need to do is to click this button that says Connect My Stripe Account. Now, ThriveCart will tell you, or your shopping cart will tell you, that you are connected to your Stripe account. In some cases, you can connect a second Stripe account if that is permitted by your shopping cart. Once you've done that, you can then access your Stripe account through your shopping cart. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, Stripe does have integrations with other cloud-based platforms and third-party systems. And you can find both applications and partners in categories on a left side menu. At the very bottom, you'll find plugin partners for WordPress, WooCommerce, and other business-related systems. For example, if you're just looking at extension partners for accounting, Stripe has these available. If you're looking at platform partners, you'll look and you'll see a different set of integrations. Now, in some cases, the integration happens directly through Stripe. In other cases, you'll need to connect the two applications in other ways. So to find out if an application that you'd like to use will work with Stripe, you'll want to go to this web address as of the recording of this video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. In conclusion, now one of the integrations that Stripe has that will allow you to track your activity is going to be your accounting software. And you're going to be able to find that tracking inside of the settings area. If you scroll all the way down, you're going to see a link here that says Data. And basically what Stripe will do is it will allow you to export all of your information to your QuickBooks software. And to do that, all you need to do is to click this button that says Export to QuickBooks. Once you do that, all you need to do is to click this Export button. Once the export process is done, you'll have a file that you can then save to your hard drive. What you can also do is to download your own monthly report. And you can do that by clicking this button that says Download Report. And basically what you'll be downloading will be a CSV file with your information. You'll then be able to open that file inside of Microsoft Excel, or you'll be able to upload it to your Google Docs system. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you either in another video or in another course.